my name is Catherine. What is
Hello.
your name?
My name is Anu Baby.
Okay, nice to meet you. Where do you come from?
I come from Mumbai, which is central to Maharashtra.
How long have you been living there?
I was born in Mumbai itself, so it's been around 25 years.
Okay, do you work or study?
I work presently in one of the reputed hospitals in Maharashtra itself as a staff nurse.
Okay. Can you describe your town or village to me?
Yes, in my hometown is Mathura. It's in Alwar district, in Ernakulam district, and it's a commercial area. It's a small city. It's commercial area, and all type of facilities are available nearby. Road facilities, maybe railway, everything.
Okay. What jobs do people in your town do?
Pardon me?
What jobs do people in your town do?
Like in my town, people are mostly into industrial works because many of the industries are coming up, and therefore many are employed there in many of the industries, and also schools and colleges are more in my hometown, so many are working as teachers.
What things are there to do in your town in your free time?
Like in my free time, I can visit many of the parks and gardens because there are many parks near to my hometown, and also rivers are there wherein I can go and have fun with my friends.
What do you like about your town?
I like my town because what do you like? Yeah, I uh, I like the facilities which is available near to my hometown because I don't think the others towns are so developed where as my town Mathura. So I think that's.
How has your town changed over the last 20 years?
It has changed a lot. Previously, in the past, there were no much buildings near to my hometown, but nowadays, as industrialization has come up, there is a lot of buildings come up, and also many construction works are taking place. So that is a change I feel.
Okay, so now I'll ask you questions about reading. Do you enjoy reading?
Yes, I do enjoy reading because I think it's a source of information. By reading, we get.
What sort of things do you read?
I like to read magazines, especially related to health, because being a nurse, it helps me to give health education to my patients. So that's why I like to read health-related articles.
Tell me something about your favorite book or magazine.
My favorite magazine is a healthcare magazine, which is like published by Times of India. It contains like present scenario. What they in that magazine, there's a lot of surveys. They have published lot of surveys in which. We can actually get to know what is the present scenario, like how many people are suffering from particular disease and what are the remedies to come out of this.
What are the advantages of reading instead of watching television or going to the cinema?
Reading helps us to learn a particular language, I feel, because it would help us to learn new phrases. It helps us to improve our vocabs. That would be more beneficial than watching a movie because it gives us a clear information. Like what we read and perceive is something different what we see and perceive. So it gives us more clear information in reading.
Okay, so now we'll start part 2 of the speaking exam. You will have 1 minute to take notes and then up to 2 minutes to talk about this topic.
Okay.
And now I'll give you up to 2 minutes.
I would like to say about MGM School of Nursing, which I had, like from where I had done my nursing. It was around 3-4 years back. I had done my nursing from there, MGM School of Nursing, and also I have. My course was for 4 years, and I have been there in that school of nursing for the past 4 years, and like the thing I enjoyed, there were around 100 to 200 students in my school of nursing, and also I enjoyed it a lot because it was first time getting into a new profession and doing something uh, new in my life rather than school and college lives. And also I got many new friends. I got to learn many things related to body system as I was a nurse, and also I got good teachers there who had helped me to get through this profession nicely. And also it was the first time when I was away from my home. I was made to stay in hostel, and it was a new experience for me. And I a source of a kind of responsibility had come into me, like to being into a new place and to get through it. So that's the reason.
Okay. So we'll move on to part 3. How has education changed in your country in the last 10 years?
Like in many ways, previously people in the past, people, there were no much technology available like computers and internet, whereas nowadays internets are available wherein people can actually like search a particular topic and would be able to get the full information about it, whereas previously only classroom teaching was more popular than going into technologies.
Is a good education more important to a boy or a girl? Is a good education more important to a boy or a girl?
I think education should be given equally, because previously, like women were considered as the downtrodden part of a society, whereas nowadays both male and female are having equal rights in the society. So both has to be given equal amount of education.
How well do you think schools prepare young people for working life?
Like in the past, there was no much facilities provided by the school, whereas nowadays, like in many schools, there is sex education, wherein students are actually taught about how to behave with another sex, which would help them in their family life later. That is it.
Do you think schools should teach subjects like art, music, and dancing? Why or why not?
Yes, I do think because in future it may help the student to bring up new talents. It also helps us to identify. It also helps the student to identify his or her inner talent, which will help them to like help them to excel in their life in future.
How important is it for schools to have computers for their students?
Like in the past, it was not much useful, whereas in then this modern era, computers plays an important role in schools because as the world has come near through computers, students would be able to know many things about the different world, and also computers help them to like simplify the way of studies, like they can make datas and they can store it in the computer, so textbook reading is much lesser when we and that of computer.
Is the internet a valuable educational tool?
To some extent it is valuable, whereas I still prefer textbook education, because internets if it is used in a proper way, it's a good method of education. Whereas if it is used in a wrong way, then it can create a habit.
Okay, so that's the end of the speaking exam. Thank you.